Wow, that's a tough question. Condo, detached, or a townhouse? So now we'll start with this, okay? You have to choose wisely because it could cost you years of impact to your life. Now let's break it down a little bit more. What you want to do is start with your lifestyle. It's really more about that than anything else. So a condo is going to definitely be more affordable, right? Condo apartment, let's be clear, condo apartment, because a townhouse could also be a condo because the condominium corporation, right? So condo, you're talking about a smaller size, less maintenance. A townhouse is a good split between the detached experience and the condo apartment experience. And then of course you have the detached, which is gonna give you the most amount of space, but also it's gonna give you some peace, right? In a townhouse, you're essentially attached to another family, right? In a condo, you're attached to many families. So you can just imagine there's going to be a higher level of noise, more rubbing shoulders with other people, right? So we're talking condo, smaller, more people. Townhouse, it's a split between detached and a condo apartment, and then detached piece and space. Now, once you figure out your lifestyle, we want to look at the money part. It's also very important. Now, with the money part, with a condo apartment, there's obviously going to be fees because those condominium fees are going to cover the maintenance of the common areas and also some insurance features and things like that. And for townhouses, there could be some fees as well. So you have to, look at that. Sometimes there are maintenance fees, sometimes there isn't. That's the difference between a freehold townhouse and a condominium townhouse. So just make sure that you're aware of what you're looking for. And then lastly, you have the detached home, which there's some cost to upkeep a detached home. It's not you buy it and then that's it. You just kind of let go and it just takes care of itself. It will undoubtedly deteriorate if you don't put money into upkeeping the property. And of course, it requires time to get the best numbers in terms of, how much is it going to cost to change the roof? You want to get a few different quotes. Something happens, there's a leak in the basement. You need to get some quotes for that. So we're talking money and time. I hope that clarifies it a little bit, but one of the biggest things, guys, and the question that you need to ask yourself is the timeline. Will the home that you purchase, whether it's a condo apartment, townhouse, or a detached home, how long is it going to fulfill your lifestyle, right? Because if you misjudge that, once again, if your plan is to have 3 kids within the next 2 years and you're living in a condo, it's not going to fulfill the needs and the level of stress is going to go through the roof. I hope you can agree with that. Now, speaking of needs timeline, I think one of the best things you can do right now is download the 99 mistakes that you would probably make when purchasing your next home, and I'll see you in the next one.